Grand rising, friends and family. Grand rising. Love, peace, and happiness. Love, peace, and success. Today is September the 9th, Monday, September the 9th. And the word of the day for today is Baker Man. Baker Man. It says there is someone who is very wicked, and this man or woman will teach his or her child to follow in his or her footsteps. We see and we hear this all the time, how people say, you're just like your mother or you're just like your father. Their child will follow this example right into the pits of hell on earth. So some of us are aware that heaven and hell are right here on earth, and we create them. You can create your own heaven, you can create your own hell right here on earth, depending on what you do, what decisions that you make. This will come in the form of a generational curse. Generational curse. There are curses that have been passed down and are currently being passed down from generation to generation. It could be lying, cheating, stealing, killing, prostitution, selling drugs. It could be a number of things. It's swindling people. And so, is this something that you want to pass on to your children? This word of the day, Baker man or Baker woman, could be doctor, you could be a doctor, lawyer, or Indian chief. You could be passing that down to your child, which doesn't seem like a bad thing, not compared to someone that's in and out of prison and you got generations of people who the grandfather went to prison, the father goes to prison, the child goes to prison, or the grandmother was a prostitute and her daughter became a prostitute, and now the granddaughter is a prostitute or a murderer. What is it that we want to pass down to our children? Don't we want them to have the best of the best? Don't we want them to have the best of everything? You don't want, if you had to lie, cheat, steal, swindle, sell your body, sell your soul, you don't want your child to do the same thing, because the experience will be like a living hell right here on earth. You don't have to wait for the fairy tale version where you get cast down into the lake of fire and you burn, burn, burn. Hell is right here. Hell is what you make it. Heaven and hell is what you make it. That's what I believe. So the word of the day for today is, the title is this Baker man. But it's any type of trade. You have butchers, bakers, candlestick makers, whatever it is. Do you really want to pass that on to your child? Is that something that you want for them to have in their mind? Is that something you want them to have in their heart? Are your ways and actions something that you want to come from their mouth? Do you want them to think the way you think? Do you want them to do the things you do? If it's a bad thing, if it's a wicked thing, don't do this to your children. So baker man or baker woman, whatever it is that you're cooking up and baking up, if you want to pass that down from generation to generation, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So yeah, we want the best. We should want the best for our children. We should want them to live their best life, to accomplish great things, not to make the news for going into a school and shooting up their classmates, or going into a store and grabbing a whole shelf full of products and run out, or going to a bank with a gun and trying to do like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing. This is not a good thing for our children to have. So we want them to have the best. So if you have nothing good going on, try to introduce your child to someone who does, or at least buy them some books, or uh, pay for them to, use some of that drug money to pay for them to go to college. Do something positive. Don't pass that wickedness on to your child. It's not a good thing. It's not going to be a good thing. So Baker man or Baker woman, today, it might be the day that you see whatever the worst thing that could have happened to you while you were doing your foolishness. And even if you didn't intentionally pass it on to your child, our children watch everything that we do. They listen to everything that we say. They might walk how you walk. They want to talk how we talk. They want to do the things we do. And you don't want your child to go through hell, to live in hell on earth, or to be locked up in some prison for the rest of their life, or in a mental institution, all juiced up and not aware of what's really going on. You don't want your child to end up to be in a coma because they made a bad decision, and they're hanging around bad people and somebody try to take them out. And now they're laying up in a hospital in a coma because they didn't have a good teacher. They may not have had a parent at all who had anything positive to give them. There's times that the community takes over sometimes, or gangs may take over sometimes, or your daughter might be at the Players Club, popping and dropping it, for $1 or a dime here and there, or it could your child might be become an addict, out on the street, robbing, stealing, just for that next hit. So today could be the day of reckoning. It could be a day for, and also there's things that we might teach our children to do that they won't come after the child sometimes. If they know the sources from the parent, they may come after the parent. So today is the day for Baker man or Baker woman, or whatever your skill or trade is that's negative, that's wicked, that you're passing on, or they might be picking up from you. Today could be that day. So thank you for tuning in. I'm Gregory Watchman. The word of the day is coming from my daily devotional book, Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message, which is available through Amazon. And the word of the day is for the Baker man or Baker woman, or whatever that title is that a person may have that is being passed on to their children. That's negative. Not a good thing. You'll end up paying for it, for passing it on. You never know what kind of hurt, pain, or injury that you could be causing your child, or something that you could be passing on from generation to generation to generation. Not a good thing. So again, the word of the day for today is coming from Greg the Watchman. That's me, from my daily devotional book, Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message. So love, peace, and serenity. Love, peace, and health. Love, peace, and wealth. Love, peace, and positive things out there. Let's send out positive vibes, not negative vibes. Let's teach our children good things, not bad things that'll cause them to be in a living hell here on earth. And so the verses will be added in from the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah to give it more clarity for those who believe in all the books. I'm adding as much as I can to this because this message is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a religious person or if you're a spiritual person or if you don't believe in God at all. We all have God within us. We all are gods. We are of God. So yes, we have God in us. But, I have to do the best that I can for the community, for those who are listening, and do my best to do the word of the day for you. So peace, love, peace, and hair grease. Love, peace, and good things. Have a great day. Have a great week. And we're starting out this Monday this way. Just to give a frame of mind or consciousness. Good vibes only, everybody. Have a great week. Peace.
Ezekiel 18:19-20, Niv. Yet you ask, why does the son not share the guilt of his father? Since the son has done what is just and right and has been careful to keep all my decrees, he will surely live. The one who sins is the one who will die. The child will not share the guilt of the parent, nor will the parent share the guilt of the child. The righteousness of the righteous will be credited to them, and the wickedness of the wicked will be charged against them. The Quran. Surah Al-Isra 17:13-15. And we have fastened every man's fate to his neck, and on the day of judgment, we will bring forth for him a record which he will see spread open. Read your record. Today your soul is sufficient to take account of you. Whoever is guided is only guided for the benefit of his soul. And whoever errs, only errs against it. No bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. The Torah. Deuteronomy 24:16. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin.